Assalamualaikum friends and welcome back to Echotalks. I'm your host Muhammad Azam Khan, echowala, and today we explore a story that's deeply human. A story of loss, hope, and the future of healing. The title is How AI Can Heal Healthcare. Our guide through this journey is Dr. Edmund Jackson, a data scientist whose life changed forever in a single conversation. It's not just a story about technology, it's a story about how artificial intelligence might just help us fix something far more broken, our healthcare system. Edmund begins by taking us back 10 years. He's sitting across from Dr. John Perlin, the chief medical officer of a major hospital company, HCA Healthcare. Edmund was interviewing for a job as a data scientist. So he asked Dr. Perlin, what would you have a data guy like me do for you? Dr. Perlin started talking about sepsis, a deadly bloodstream infection that, if caught early, can be cured with just 25 cents worth of antibiotics and fluids. But if missed, it spreads rapidly, causing inflammation, organ failure, and too often death. He explained the biology, the chemistry, the medicine, and Edmund, a man of data, sat there thinking, I don't understand any of this. I'm not that kind of doctor. But then Dr. Perlin said something that changed everything. He said, we have tried everything to fight sepsis and we are still losing. Our care does not arrive in time. We need an early warning system. We believe the answer is in the data, and you, the data scientists, can find it. What Dr. Perlin didn't know was the sepsis has killed Edmund's father 20 years earlier. At that moment, the interview became something much deeper. He walked into that office looking for a job, but walked out carrying a mission to prevent other families from experiencing the pain his family had endured. But as Edmund began his journey, he discovered something shocking. Healthcare itself is sick. We have never had more skilled doctors, better technology, and more powerful drugs. And yet, healthcare is failing us. Costs are skyrocketing, patients are frustrated, lives are being lost, not for lack of medicine, but for lack of timing, communication, and coordination. So, what's wrong? People often say it's complicated. But Edmund says, no, it's not complication, it's complexity. In most industries, complexity get conquered by standardization and automation. Think about your Apple Watch as incredibly complex device but made identical millions of times. That's what makes it affordable and reliable. But in healthcare, we are the product, and there's no such things as a standard human being. No two bodies, no two lives, or ever the same. And here lies the cruel irony. The must, the more advanced our medicine becomes, the more complex the system grows. Every new specialist, every new machine, every new drug, while good on its own, adds another layer to the chaos. It's like trying to heal a patient by giving them 10 cures at once. So, what the antidote to complexity? Edmund says AI. AI is simply a machine that can think like a human but at scale. The first generation of AI tried to mimic human logic. It worked, but it was slow, expensive, and hard to maintain. The second generation learned to see patterns. through machine learning and data. It started predicting the weather, detecting fraud, forecasting outcomes, and suddenly the impossible became routine. And now the third generation AI that can understand language, machines that can read, write, listen, and speak in every human tongue. Companies like OpenAI have made this possible, creating systems that have essentially read the entire internet, a simple text box with the knowledge of the world inside. OpenAI did not simplify the internet, they simply wrapped it in an interface so simple it feels like magic. And Edmund says that's exactly what healthcare needs. We cannot erase complexity, but we can wrap it with AI systems that handle the messy parts so doctors can focus on what truly matters, the patient. Edmund shares the story of his friend Dr. David, a hard-working primary care physician. David used to see 20 to 30 patients a day, then stay late writing notes, feeding the endless machinery of healthcare paperwork, insurance, billing, compliance, regulation. Then one day, David started using an AI assistant. It sat on his desk, listened to his conversations, and automatically wrote all his notes for him accurately, instantly, and securely. It wrapped the mountains of admin work in a layer of simplicity. Now, David see 60 to 70 patients a day with better focus, less burnout, and lower costs for his patients. That's not science fiction, that's real today. But what if we took the same logic and applied it to an entire hospital? Hospitals are the most complex places in modern life, full of miracles, emergencies, and heartbreak. Too much for any one person to hold in their mind, but not too much for an AI. Imagine a hospital wrapped in AI, one that can monitor every patient, every chart, every heartbeat, and every care decision, and guide doctors with insights in real time. That's exactly what Edmund and his team built for sepsis detection. Their AI could spot early warning signs of sepsis hours before human clinicians could, and it saved thousands of lives every year. Then Edmund shares a story that breaks your heart. A teenage girl named Martha Mills was on vacation with her family in the UK. She fell off her bike, injured herself, and was taken to the hospital. But her condition worsened. The doctors missed the warning signs. By the time they realized it was sepsis, it was too late. The signs were there, but lost in the complexity of charts, handoffs, and human error. Now imagine if an AI trained on medical literature and textbooks had been connected to her charts. It would have seen the pattern, recognized the danger, and alerted her parents. Martha is critically ill. She needs an ICU now. That information could have saved her life. And the most powerful part that AI technology already exists. Edmund's conclusion is clear: healthcare does not need more tools, it needs simplicity. We can't standardize people, but we can wrap complexity with intelligent systems that free humans to be human again. AI can wrap the admin burden for doctors, the operations for hospitals, and even the patient experience for you and me, empowering us to become active participants in our own care. So, when we talk about healing healthcare, it's not about replacing doctors with machines. It's about freeing doctors from the noise so they can return to what they were born to do, heal. And it's about giving families like Edmund's and Martha's a voice powered by data, guided by intelligence, and driven by compassion. Because when AI wraps around humanity, it does not make us less human, it makes us more human. This is Eco Talks, and I'm Muhammad Azam Khan, echowala, reminding you that the future of healthcare will not just be powered by technology, it will be powered by empathy, insight, and intelligence together. Take care, and Allah Hafiz.